take a chance. Live your life for just one night. No looking.
So in this video I'm going to try and take some weight out of my car. The plan is to remove everything I can that I don't use, like the back seats, spare wheel, and also I'm going to weigh everything I take out and add it all together and subtract it from the old weight of the car. About a month ago, before I did anything to the car, I went to a local weigh bridge and I weighed the car. So the first thing I removed was these subs. The reason for that is because they don't work anymore. We were driving around and listening to music. This one went out, and then I just, for about a year, I was just using the one and listening to it. But the other day, as you can see, let me show you, it shouldn't be making this noise. Yeah, so that one smoked even more than that one. The box is kind of heavy, so I'm gonna weigh that first. Okay, so I'm 69. 98.6. Woo! And then next, I'm going to take out the amp. I think I'm going to leave the wires for now. Oh, that's not heavy at all. And then this backboard thing is all faded. I'm going to try to spray that and see how it comes out. And then inside, I have to say this interior is still mint, but I know this seat is very heavy. The back seat, you can't see anything. I'll put a light in here just now. The car has about 9 interior lights, so I changed all of them out to, or most of them out to LEDs. So there's that one, and then here you can see the old light. It's all yellow. I don't like that. I think I couldn't find them, so I didn't replace them, but I did these as well. At night they're all kind of bright. That one is LED, and then on the floor, like underneath the door, it has 2 more, also LEDs, so when you open the door it shines, which is kind of cool. The one in the boot is also LED. Like white lights. And the fog lights.
You making a fool of yourself. Handle your shit, Fabius, please.
We have some jumper cables. The handle for that jack. And the wheel stand. Like this. Some oil. Screwdriver. This like tow hook. This thing is this. It's like a wheel stop. That's fancy. Don't need that. Emergency triangle. Brake fluid. This spare wheel has never been out of this car because the subs are just get out. Gun looks cool, but that's gotta go. I have the amp and basically everything I took out of the boot. That carpet over there, that carpet I think I'm gonna put back just to make everything look kind of normal. But this jumpers and jack and wheel spanner. Okay, so I'm 68.8, lost 200 grams in about 15 minutes. This is from China, so yeah. Anyway, let's get this on there. Now I'm 77.7. 8,9 kg. Me again. 68.8. 86.1. 19.3 kg. That's kind of heavy. So let's just weigh this carpet as well, but I think I'll put that back. So I'm 68.8 and now it's 70.9, so it's about what, 2 kilograms. That's not much. I might put that back just to make it look kind of okay. Moving on to the seat. Click, click. So I already went ahead and removed the four bolts of the bottom part of the rear seat. So take that out. I know this one is very light. So it's about, I don't know, it's light. Okay, then removing the back seat, this part, took up this part. It's so dirty under here. And also, this is like a, I don't know what you call this. It's like plastic and carpet, and then underneath it's stuck to the sound deadening. So I don't think there's any way I can get this to look good. So I guess I'll put the bottom part of the seat back. There's a lot of interesting stuff laying around. It's great. This thing, armrest, and cup holders. Fucking cool. There's a lot of dust because I don't know, somewhere it's the dust is coming in. If I drive on unpaved roads, then a lot of dust comes in. Over there is like a black cover, and over there, and then you just take those off with a screwdriver. Push it forward. It's not too bad, but it's heavy. Now, whew, we have a big hole. Yeah, there's a lot of wires. I'll try to make that look better and clean all the dust off. That's another 5 kilograms. And I want to try to remove this thing, make it look better. I don't know, it's like material, but I'm going to spray it. .6, and then the bottom part of the back seat. This one is very light, let's see. 73.7, so that's about 5 kilograms. I'm just going to put that back just to cover everything up. I have all these other random things I took out, so I'm going to weigh them. Let's see. Phew. 75. 88.2. That's another 19.6 kilograms, and I'm not putting that back. So 69 and 83.4. I took out what I think I won't need again. So these I'm leaving because maybe later on I'll use some of them for other things here at the back. Sprayed that and put that back, put everything back together. So let's get the bottom part of the seat in and see how it looks. So I put that little carpet back, it's not heavy at all. So then this kind of still looks normal. And then over here, put the bottom part of the back seat back. And yeah, looks kind of bare, but it looks like just the back seat that's out. yeah. So that's the last thing I weighed, or the last few things I weighed. I also have this box with like the old air filter and the air filter housing and some boost pipes, and then the old control arms and a few things that also came off the car. I calculated all the weights, so there it is, 96.2. I'm gonna say I got 100 kilograms out of the car, so that's a lot. I mean, it's like it's heavier than me, so I don't think I'll feel the difference, but there has to be some difference. Okay, so yes, I finished that part. I kind of can feel a difference. The car seems to be riding a lot harder. It is a little bit higher in the back. So when I disconnected the bypass valve of the supercharger, that was a big mistake. I think I'm lucky the car is still running actually. What was happening was the mass airflow sensor was seeing, it measures in G/S, so I think it's grams per second, the mass airflow sensor. So it was reading about 20, 21 at idle. That normally should be like under 5, but mine was idling at around 20. So it was just dumping fuel into the engine. So I just connected the bypass valve again, and now I can feel what the supercharger pulley is actually doing. I mean, really, the car is a lot faster. It's really a lot of fun. I enjoy it so much. I've been driving around since I've started with the whole supercharger thing. I've driven about 500 kilometers, and yeah, so far so good. The engine light doesn't come on anymore, so yeah, that was the problem. So it's running perfectly fine now. It's lighter on fuel, it pulls better. Unfortunately, the sound isn't there anymore, so that's unfortunate. But I mean, I'm not gonna get like 5 kilometers on a liter of petrol just for that sound. Also, I did actually get some stabilizer or the sway bar bushings, but I went to a scrapyard and I took, what car was it? It was also a W203, but the C280. I took that bushings with the brackets and just put it on this. It was a bitch to get on, but I made it work. And it makes a huge difference. Like when I went through like around a circle before and I would like give it gas, it will like want to hop like this around the circle. So that was kind of dodgy. All the bushings and everything I changed. The control arm bushings and everything makes a huge difference. So I already have my next project kind of planned out. I'm still working on it, getting all the supplies ready and everything. I hope I can do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a summer thing, so I can't wait for summer. I think winter is so depressing, so I have something cool that I want to build before summer. Consider subscribing to my channel and please like the video. I have everything off, but it's still interfering, so that's a fail.
Take a chance. Live your life for just one night.